What's up, daddies? Tired of the same old drinking games? Step up your beer game with Shotgun Roulette, the ultimate party device where every click could be your moment to chug. Load a can, take turns clicking, and let fate decide who drinks. It's part strategy, part suspense, and all fun. Whether you're at a tailgate, barbecue, or just hiding in the garage from your family, Shotgun Roulette brings the danger, the honor, and the beer. Grab yours now at shotgunroulette.com and use promo code DADVICE for 10% off. Shotgun Roulette. One click, one chug, one champion.
What is up, daddies? We are back and better than ever. Maybe not. It's been a while. So welcome back to the Dad.
Better than ever?
Apparently not, because I can't even talk right now. Welcome back to the Bad Dad Vice podcast. As always, this podcast is brought to you by our friends over at Bierstick. I can't even find this fucking thing. Jesus Christ. It's been
Better
so
than ever.
long. Yeah.
Better than ever.
You can go over to the Bierstick website and get 20% off your entire order
God, dude.
with code DADVICE. God, this is bad. DADVICE. And when we beer stick, we only beer stick the finest from VooDoo Brew Pub. VooDoo Mama Brew. Shut up, Robo. I'm going by the seat of my pants over here. We drink empty calories over here. The best beer in. And Robo is going to do the beer stick with the empty calories in it, so I don't have to talk for a second.
If you'd like to see him do this, you can check us out on YouTube.
That was a little bit slow, buddy. It's been a minute.
Ugh.
It is better than ever.
That's the first alcohols I've had in like 3 weeks.
We're
Yeah.
better than ever.
Contractually obligated.
Oh.
And then our last sponsor is our friends over at Bro Coaster. Ready, set, drink. The coaster for bros. And I am going to do this because all the things are obviously switched up because our fourth compadre has missed another episode. I did add a thing in here.
He's about to get kicked off.
3 out of
Yes.
4. 3 out of 4. Unacceptable.
He's really Dad Vice light.
Pissing me
You
off.
got to pay for him. But yeah, I have a little picture of here. He is in Savannah right now, and he accidentally sent Robo
Yeah.
a picture from a photo booth from Poor Larry's. So for people that are watching, you can enjoy those drunk pictures of abs. Before I go and rip off this Bro Coaster real quick and try to set a new record.
Poor Larry is one of the best bars in Savannah, Georgia. If you're in Savannah, Georgia,
Dude,
and you're walking around drinking some Hurricanes,
all the bars in Savannah are pretty good, man.
swing in there to Poor Larry's.
Let's see if Cardwell's got a dude. By the way, I sent Cardwell a video the other day from the Bro Coaster TikTok. These people are doing it in like 4 seconds.
Oh, come on.
That looks
Let's
good.
Come on. What was it?
2.6.
2.6. Wow. Okay.
In Cardwell's defense on that, when he poured it,
Heavy hand.
very heavy.
Heavy hand, man. You're giving yourself a disadvantage.
Better than ever.
Our show PR 2.1 seconds on the Bro Coaster. That's a official clocked on video. Oh my God.
Better than ever, dude.
Carl cannot put on his headphones. All new headphones, all new mic arms, all new cords
I think I lost my paper
to
too.
ensure that we are viably able to hear the podcast and produce the podcast. We're still figuring out as we go. Clearly.
Oh my God, dude. Better
Things are
than
going
ever,
great.
though, folks.
Things are going great. So how have you guys been? I mean, I feel what has it been, a month? 3 weeks?
Since we last recorded?
Yeah.
2 weeks?
2 weeks? Oh, it feels like forever.
I was in Canada. So, well, actually, hey, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I think we need to let the people know what we're about to be doing. So, Do you want to queue up our favorite segment?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, anybody got any updates?
Yeah, I've got an update.
Oh boy, do I have an update for you.
Somebody give me a mother flippin' update.
I feel like we're back to episode 1 with how he's doing the soundboard.
We are.
It's bad. Things are going wrong.
Yeah, dude. Like, do you want to queue up our favorite segment? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Click.
but he usually
just
throws
hit-
it better to
just,
me than that.
Just hit the fucking button.
The Dunning-Kruger effect, I think that's what it's called. Is that the So Dunning-Kruger, do you know, am I boring you already?
You're way outside of
think
my
it's-
knowledge range.
I think it's Dunning-Kruger. It's essentially like when you first start doing something, you recognize that you suck at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you start doing it and then you like
Forget that you suck
you
at
get
it.
to this you get to this false sense of like confidence. You're like,
Okay.
I am the greatest at this thing, because you've only been doing it for a short amount of time, because you don't know what you don't know. And then there's like this massive decline where you're like the least confident you've ever been, even before you started, because you recognize how stupid you actually are.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets back to like this stasis point where you're like, okay, I'm mildly confident. I recognize what I know. I'm not overly confident. I know that like I'm not perfect at podcasting. I don't know where we are on it, but I feel like we're like about to plummet in free fall.
We might be at the bottom of the Dick and Clogger line.
Yeah, we might be. Yeah, the Dick and Clogger might be the lowest we've ever been.
Yeah.
I think the majority of it is we haven't been around. We're rusty. We gotta knock off the rust.
You know
we
what's
gotta
even
get it
worse is
back.
like Abs isn't here and he's like, oh, I'm the one who holds this podcast together.
I'm the energy
100% he's going to say that.
Fuck
Right.
that guy.
Not a doubt in my
That's what he
mind.
thinks.
Yeah.
He's a guest host.
Yeah, he's at this point.
Might as well be.
I mean, at this point,
Yeah. Folks never see him.
kick the
Listen,
guy
we
off.
are putting out applications for a 4th member of this podcast. Just have some energy and be able to do a beer stick in a decent amount of time, and you got it.
The last episode was just the three of us, and we had a pretty phenomenal moment right there at the end. So if anybody wants to go listen to the last 5 minutes of the last podcast, it's a classic.
It was pretty good.
It was really good. And Cardwell's timing with it was like, bam,
good. I was
right
like-
at the end, like close it
I
off.
had it,
We were ripping.
and then we took a couple weeks off, and I'm rusty. We'll get it back. I'll get it back.
You get it back. You
We'll
play
get
the
it back.
rusty trombone. We'll get it. We'll
Yeah.
get there. Okay, so let's give an update. So I'll start it out. The reason we've been off for a week, I was in Canada.
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 Got you doing it.
Oh man, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's fucking flying. Holy shit, it sucks, dude. So on the way up, 2 flights, phenomenal. It's only 2. 3 is a bad day. So only did 2. To Toronto, Jack to Toronto, Toronto to Saskatoon. Made it. No major issues, no major delays. Ivy kind of, maybe slept a little bit here and there, just enough to kind of get through the day. Made it, did our thing.
How long is the flight from Jax to Toronto?
3
Oh, that's not bad.
and a half
That's
days.
not that
Days?
bad.
It's like 3 hours, something like that.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's not that bad. 3.5 hours? That's not that bad.
No, it's not crazy. I think we have that one, and then you got to change time zones, which makes it tough. So like,
Yeah.
you're gaining on the way there, and then on the way back, it's like so much more brutal.
Yeah.
It was not 3 hours on the way back.
So while we were up there, we did a lot of stuff. Go to the farm. He's playing with chickens. This kid will like chase a chicken around,
Weather was
hold
good.
a chicken. Yeah, weather was It rained a little bit, and everybody was like freaking out, like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it's raining." I'm like, who cares? The craziest thing is like it's like you got to wear a sweater at night, and like for us in Florida, it's 92 degrees.
Yeah, it's
It's
fucking,
been so hot.
Like 92 degrees feels
Crazy.
like 100 plus. I go there and it's like in the 80s, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's so hot," and I'm like, "It's not hot, guys. It's like not humid. It's like just like a dry heat."
yeah.
And then at night, you're like, you need like a little bit of a blankie.
Oh.
Like it's like I was sitting outside, and it's like I had like a little blankie on because it's like cold at night. So it's like this. It's like a really weird, surreal experience for anybody that lives in Florida. When you're like, wait, in the dead of July, and like they've said that like they've had snow in July. Like we had
Jesus.
jackets on, and we were at the farm, which is like basically like right just north of Montana. Like one morning we woke up and it was like cold enough where like you had to put a jacket on to go like outside. Like you need like a hoodie and yeah.
in July, dude. That's
July.
wild.
I'm gonna go ahead and say if you're in the northern hemisphere, and
We're in the
It's-
northern hemisphere.
Northern
yeah, that's
Hemisphere.
what I'm saying, and it's snowing in July, you shouldn't live there. That's my thing. If you're in the southern hemisphere, that's acceptable.
Right, that it's snowing in July. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But if it's snowing in July on the
Dude,
northern
you have
hemisphere,
reckless takes.
Okay, you know he saved it. I'll give him.
I guess I'll give him a
Saved
pass
it.
on it. But
he
goodness,
saved it.
you guys should have heard the conversation pre-episode because his takes were reckless,
He had some crazy.
that's what I do.
takes.
ridiculous
Crazy
takes. So like
takes.
when we're on the podcast, this isn't Cardwell acting. That's how he is.
This is him.
He's always an idiot.
Wait, are you acting?
Yes.
Oh,
I act like I'm a little more sophisticated than I am.
You
That's why I
Right.
sit with the crossed leg.
yeah.
It makes me look
You act
more
like you're-
distinguished.
I thought it was just to hide your balls from popping out.
to hide my waistband boner.
Your panic boners.
Yeah, my panic boners.
So we did that. We did the flights. We go there. We go. The other thing that's tough about Canada is to see like the farm that like Megan's dad grew up on, like so like the family farm or whatever. It's a 4-hour drive. So it's like not only are you doing a huge flight, but then like within a 10-day window, you're like driving 4 hours down, driving 4 hours back. So a lot of travel. It's
Yeah.
tough. Had poutine once or twice. You got to get that in. And then the flight back was tough. We had to stay overnight in Toronto. Stuff got canceled. It was like a 48-hour ordeal to get home because there's only like one flight to go from like Saskatoon to wherever we're going, and then there's only like one flight to go from there to Jacksonville. So it's just really tough. So what we had to do is we went Saskatoon to Toronto at like we got to the airport at 9 a.m. for an 11 a.m. flight. It gets delayed to like 2. Fly to Toronto. That means we miss our connection, so we got to stay overnight in Toronto. Wake up the next day. They fly us to Washington to Dulles, and then stay there, then fly to Jacksonville.
Yikes.
It was rough.
Yeah, that's tough.
Is this like a recency bias thing, or when we were kids, like, was it this bad with like delays and
I think there's-
missing flights and
I think there's way more people flying today than there was 25 years ago.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, I think people don't realize how much more people fly.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so like logistically, it's a lot more difficult.
But the percentage is probably similar.
Yeah, like planes are definitely safer than they were when we were growing up because it's like there's so many more flights, and there's like not a, like if the percentage of accidents kept going up, like let's just say it's 1%. If the percentage stayed at 1% as more and more people traveled, you'd see like 100 crashes a year, and you'd be like, I'm never traveling, even though it's the exact same ratio. So not only has like so flight has gone up in terms of flights, and then the actual number of crashes has gone down, like actual crashes.
But
So
like
na-
delays.
But I'm imagining that delays probably go up because they're like, fuck, I don't give a shit about a delay. Don't crash. Because
Yeah.
nobody will fly if people crash.
Well, that's a fair.
So like, there's like a lot more regulation that's been in, a lot more people like checking up planes, and then you get the one in like right around the time that we flew was when the Malaysian flight crashed. I think it was Malaysian or India.
Malaysian airline.
It wasn't the airline that got lost. That
was Malaysia.
Yeah, that was Malaysian.
But like I thought it was some. I don't know what it was.
It was
Some-
Air India.
I think it was Air India. Yeah.
Yeah.
That crashed, and one guy walked off the plane. Just walked off like no injuries. No. Did you see this or no?
No.
He
Okay.
didn't walk off the plane. His chair, like the plane got obliterated, and his seat somehow detached from all of the shit and just plummeted to the earth, and he just
But
was
then he
fine.
just, like unbuckled, walked away. Like he wasn't no broken bones, no major injuries, no nothing. So there's
Probably
videos,
a little whiplash.
There's videos. No, nothing. You can watch videos. The flight, like it takes off, and within a couple of minutes loses power, crashes, explodes, massive fireball, like 20 stories tall, some crazy thing. And then there's other videos of this guy like he's angry and he's like walking down the street. And they're like, "Yo, what?"
He's
People are like,
pissed.
what? And he's just like, "Fuck, dude, I fucking
I gotta get to work.
motherfucking shit, dude." Like everybody died.
I got
but
a
you.
business conference to get
Yeah.
to.
But he was like pissed. But yeah, you look at that and you're like, I'm okay with a delay every now and then if it means like I'm not gonna crash into a fireball. Because like every time you take off and every time you land, it has to cross your mind like, could be it.
Yeah.
This could be it.
I hate flying in general. Like I'm not a big fan of flying, and with the new job, I have to like go out to Texas every now and then. I fucking hate flying.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan.
You're that guy in the airport, just at the bar, just like
bro.
hands shaking.
Oh no, I don't even do that. Like I'm like so locked in the zone that I like I download movies and then can't even watch them because like
that's
I'm
crazy.
like freaking out the whole time.
I watched all of the Wrexham show on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
The season,
Great show.
season 3 and 4, like the most recent. Crazy story. Do you know anything about Wrexham? Do you know
Bro.
what Wrexham
Yeah,
is?
that's the one that's owned by Ryan Reynolds. Right?
Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney.
Yeah.
They got. I didn't know. I like refused to Google anything about it, so I didn't know like what the actual outcome was
Yeah.
when I was watching the documentary, which made it amazing.
They're one step away now.
They lost season 1. They lose in the National League. This is for those that don't know. It's a soccer club. It's an English soccer club in Wales that Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney bought during COVID for $2.5 million.
Is that what prompted the text about baseball doing like a relegation kind of thing?
Yeah.
That
But
makes sense.
we'll
That
talk-
makes so much more sense
We
now.
should talk about this. So they buy the team. They're in the National League. They spend more money than everybody. They're trying to win. They
Mhm.
fucking lose. So to get out of the National League, one team is an automatic bid, and then one team is like a playoff. And they lost in the playoff. They didn't get the automatic bid. They lost in the playoff. So it's like, fuck, dude. Like, they're spending like way more money than they should be in like this shitty league. Next year they make it to League 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the only 19 teams at that point, or 18 or something like that, had ever made it back-to-back promotions. Because it's tough, because the next league is a lot more difficult, and you have the same exact roster.
Yeah.
So they go from League 2, they go from National League to League 2. The very next year they go to League 1. No one had ever been promoted back-to-back-to-back, and they fucking got promoted to the Championship League.
Yeah.
And so they're one step away now from the Premier League. So like the other team that got promoted in League 1 was the team that Tom Brady bought into. I think it wasn't Birmingham. Was it Birmingham? Might have been.
Yes, I think.
Might have been. I might be wrong there. But the team that Tom Brady bought had like a payroll that was like way more than anybody.
Yeah.
Like a stadium that seats like so many people. And Wrexham is like this old stadium that only seats like 10,000. That's like a community. It was community owned.
Yeah.
You know, and then like they bought it from the community. So it's like way different of a setup. Birmingham was like way bigger. Like they should be in the Premier League. So like some private equity people came in and like bought that team, and Tom Brady gets involved. So it's like they get promoted, and then Wrexham's the other team. So now it's like they're both in the national or in the Championship League, but like they're competing now with teams that have way more money than them, way higher budgets, way better stadiums, way better facilities, and they're trying to do something that's like nobody's ever done back to back to back. But now it's like, could they go back to back to back to back into the Premier League? When Rob McElhenney was like talking about this in season 1, like, yeah, we'll go to the Premier League.
Yeah.
The team now, they're trying to raise some money in this offseason right now at a valuation of $450 million.
Jesus.
So they bought it for 2.5, and they're now valued at $450. So they raised money last year with some family out of New York at a valuation of $100 million, I think,
Mhm.
and now they're trying to raise a little bit more at a $450.
Did you hear about who they sold off to? They sold some of their stake in the team, and it's like the head guy of like the Mexican Football League.
Oh, was it?
And everybody was like freaking out because it seemed like sketchy and stuff.
Mhm.
But it's like those guys just like saw money making opportunity, so they're like going to like very high up guys because now they're insanely underpaid. Like, to put it in perspective for you, the amount of money that like the winning team makes in the National League, like to the winning team of League 1 that they're in now, like let's say, just to put it in perspective, it's probably the National League, just for, I don't know the numbers, but let's say you win like $1,000 in the National League for winning it all. In League 1, you're probably making like $10 million. Like that.
How about this for like players? Like in the National League, if you're paying someone $500 to $1,000 a week that they get paid weekly, like that's
Mhm.
then that's like a lot of money in the National League. In the Championship League that they're in, there are people that will be making like over $20,000 a week. Yeah, like
It's wild.
So like the players are like real deal dudes,
Yeah.
because they're trying to get back up to the Premier League. So it's like, so the way that it works is like you get a player and you can like loan them out. So if Arsenal has the rights to a player, Wrexham could pay Arsenal to take that player and let him play for them. Arsenal doesn't care because they're not competing in the same league,
Mhm.
right? So they can just take that player. They don't care. Arsenal's making money off of that guy. So it'd be like in the MLB, if you had a guy in the minors that you could then give to the Rockies and be like, yeah, you can take him and let him be your starting pitcher. I like that because he gets better. and you're not in my conference, or you're not in my division, so like I don't care.
Yeah.
Right? He gets better, and then I can recall him whenever. So there's like a window every year that you can recall players. So like during that window, you like sweat it out, and you're like, oh, maybe we lose this guy that would really suck. So like so for Wrexham, they had like this really good goalkeeper, and they were like, please don't take him, please don't. And they didn't take him, and then they actually signed him after the season. So now he's like he's been signed, he's owned by Wrexham. They're not going to lend him out. So one of the things that you have to do as you progress up is you have to get like an academy. So you have to not only do you have to like manage your own team, but you need an academy where you get like 12-year-olds. So this is where you heard of like IMG Academy and like some of this other stuff. And so when you hear of like soccer players, the people that are at IMG Academy, which is like a high school in Tampa, like all the soccer players there have already signed professional contracts. So they're all being paid while they're going to high school at IMG Academy. And they're like so they could be called to go play somewhere or whatever. So they're like at that academy to get better and like get an education or whatever. But they've already signed professional contracts, and they're already like under contract for 5 years for like some other club. So and then that club can do whatever they want with them to make money or trade them or whatever they need to do.
That's crazy.
So it's a way different system. So like when I said, hey, the MLB should do this, it's because all of the things that are true about soccer are kind of true about baseball, like at its core level, where it's like any team can beat any other team on any given day, right? So like in football, you're not going to have like an NFL team play like a rec team. Like they're going to be physically hurt and they're never going to win. Basketball, LeBron James and like Steph Curry is going to beat like anybody at the YMCA any given day.
Yeah.
In baseball or soccer, you could maybe have like miracle games where like somebody else wins that like shouldn't win that game. Not often. And in soccer, you can have like a tie. So it's like you can like really like keep it kind of close or whatever. In baseball, you're not going to end in a tie. But like all you need in baseball is like one pitcher to like shut down the other team. And then you like scratch like a single run and you can like win a game. So the cool thing that soccer does is not only do they have their regular season where the championship, is won by like the regular season champion, they also have like a tournament, FA Cup, where every team goes into a pool from the National League all the way up to the Premier League. And so you could play like the worst could play the best in the middle of the year for like this FA Cup. The best team has to decide, do they want to play their best players? Do they want to rest people? What do they do? The worst team's like, yeah, let me go fucking beat, let me go beat Manchester United. So like they can play in the middle of the year. So like baseball should do it, an in-season tournament. They kind of like have toyed around with this, and like basketball's done it, right? An in-season tournament.
It's like effectively it's basically midweek games in college. Like UNF going to go play UNC. Yeah. Or some shit. But like in baseball, imagine if it was like that mid-season tournament wasn't just the teams that are already in the bigs, because it's like, who cares? What if it was like teams that like had more to play for versus teams that had less to play for, but ultimately you're playing for like to be the champion of like the FA Cup. Like you're playing to be the champion of the mid-season tournament. So like in baseball, I just imagine MLB, AAA, AA, single A, rookie ball. And rookie balls equate to the National League, and single A, right? Same kind of things. Mm-hmm. Every owner, right? Ken Babby owns the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. He could just own the team.
Doesn't he? Isn't he like part owner of the Rays now?
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
I think the deal went through.
Oh wow, good for him.
They're like finalizing.
But
the deal.
imagine if he owned the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and he was able to try to take that team and bring them to the bigs. That team could take out the Marlins. Yeah. If Ken Babby was like, I'm going in, and then it's like as you progress up. You could expand that stadium, or like you could do whatever you want. You could build a new stadium. You could do whatever you want. But it's like, why not be able to allow, some random place to be like, I want a team. I'm putting a team here. Like I watched the Blackberry movie. Have you guys seen this with Glenn Howerton from How I Met Your Mother? How I Met Your Mother. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He's the guy. He's the implications guy. You know him?
Yeah.
He's like the lead in that movie. He plays like the CEO guy for BlackBerry, and in real life, it's in the movie for a little bit, but in real life, he's wanted to buy an NHL team. Like this guy's made like $1 billion off BlackBerry. He's wanted to buy an NHL team, but they keep vetoing him and blocking him because they don't like him, and he wants to move a team to like somewhere outside of Ontario, Canada. Like he wants to move a team to Canada, whatever team he buys, and they keep going like no. My thing is like he has $1 billion. Why not just let him put a team there? Yeah. And if it's good enough, then he gets to play for the fucking Stanley Cup. Yeah. Like, why is there like this? No, only 30 people get in. It's like, that sucks. It's like
That's
English.
The way the NFL is.
It's the same with the NFL. You know, it's like, why can't somebody go create a team and like compete for the same Stanley Cup? And like that's why English football is so great. It's because you have a team that's like 200 years old that could compete for the same thing as anybody else with $1 billion. So yeah, that was cool. I watched the whole episode on the flight. Sick. The last thing I'll say is on the flight to Saskatoon, the last leg of the first flight, I couldn't fit in the seat. Not because I'm too fat, which I am, but because my legs didn't fucking fit behind this chair. Like, I'm not kidding.
What?
I had to open up the side thing, whatever you call it, the armrest on the side. I sat in the aisle, and I had to put my legs outside of the fucking, like, into the aisle. So when I was sitting like kind of like if I sat like this, my feet could touch the feet of the person that was caddy corner in front of me. So
And
like,
how tall are you?
I'm 6'4". So like if I was sitting sitting straight up, I couldn't sit. Like I couldn't fucking my knees would hit the chair. Like I couldn't fucking fit. I'd have to jam my knee into the chair until my leg went numb, like to sit straight. So I would put my legs out, and if I kicked my feet a little bit, they would be like where the feet were of the person that was the row in front on the other side of the aisle.
Jeez.
It was
Yeah.
so brutal. And the flight attendant came up and was like, "Hey, don't worry. I'll move around you. I know this is tight. Like, it's okay. Like, don't worry about your feet being in the aisle. Like, I'll tap you if we need you to like move or something like that." It was fucking rough.
And I don't know if this was brought up in the episode where we talked about Epic Universe, but good segue. All their rides are the same fucking way. Like,
They're tough.
so many of them like were like his
That's why I'm
size
short.
was
I
not
just
the
don't have to worry
problem.
about that.
It was like his knees.
Yeah.
There was one ride that you didn't even go on that I'm 6'2" and my knees were like up against the wall. I was like, how the fuck is somebody like if you're
Yeah.
any bit tall, you can't ride any
It's
of the
really
rides.
it's tough.
Yeah, that's why I just stay short.
Yeah,
I
I
don't have
mean
to worry
smart.
about that. Yeah.
Being fat's one thing, you know, being wide boy, it's tough. But like, it's the like I don't like the distance between my hip and my knee is the fucking same, whether I'm fucking 800 pounds or like 50 pounds. Like it's the same. The seat doesn't work. Like how like it's not even like you can't just be like, well, just be less fucking tall. It's like, bitch, I fucking can't.
I do it.
You're lucky, dude. You get to sit in economy. I gotta spend all this money on fucking leg
You're
room.
so lucky, dude.
I know. It's awesome.
Also, the only other thing that's funny about fucking flights, the little fucking curtain that they put between first class and the rest of everybody.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Like, zip, and you're like, I can fucking see what.
yeah.
What are you doing? You don't want me to like see the
Your
fucking
cocktails?
food? Like, what is this? Like, what is this? Like, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
It's like I'm okay with first class, but like,
When even
just
half
get
the
rid of
time,
the fucking thing.
even half the time the curtains are see through anyway, so it's like they put it down and you still see.
Right.
Like,
It's just
it's not like it's even like an actual curtain.
But it's like, what are you doing? Like, just like, oh, they want their privacy. It's like,
Yeah.
you're on a flight with it. You want privacy? Get a fucking private jet. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
They're all jerking off.
they're all jerking off in first class. They don't want anybody to see them jerking off. Is that what it is?
All those panic boners, dude.
God, it's
Um,
ridiculous.
What you got, Rubo?
So today, actually, right before I came over here, Riley fell off of my bed. So like at the end of the night, we're like always running around with them when they get like the zoomies kind of thing, and they'll like run and jump on our bed and start playing on our bed or whatever. Riley has started doing this thing where she'll stand up because she likes like she's not like completely stable and she thinks it's funny, and she'll like stand there and look at you and then like throw her body backwards kind of thing. Well, she stood up and started walking and went towards the edge of the bed and didn't get her footing right and went to go put her hands down when she was falling and missed the edge of the bed, went head first into the ground. So it was a little scary. I freaked out a little more than Emily did because I actually like saw it and like heard her head hit the ground. Picked her up. She was crying.
There's no rug or carpet or anything.
There's a very, very thin carpet. Yeah, like essentially just right on concrete, dude. Picked her up. She was crying. So we were like, oh my God. Like, and this is like, you know, right before we're getting ready to put him down for bed. So I'm like, well, I don't want to like put her down to bed if she may have like a concussion. So we watched her for like 45 minutes or so just to make sure. And like, she was still like, after Emily finally got her to calm down, she was acting normal, like playing, whatever. Like everything seemed fine. She just had a little bit of a red mark. It didn't like swell up super bad. But yeah, it kind of scared me a little bit. Definitely freaked me out. Like I said, a lot more than Emily. Emily was like the calm, level-headed person in this, which is odd for us because normally I'm a lot more calm and like just like, oh yeah, whatever, she'll be fine. Like, but this one was like I said, I was the one who actually like saw it happen. So I was like, oh shit! Like I jumped out of the bed, I'm like grabbed her, picked her up. But yeah, she seemed fine. Like I said, was playing. Could name everybody, name things like flowers. She was like, "Oh, flowers," like whatever. So,
well, at least she's in the age where she can talk and all stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I'll let you finish your stuff, but because
that's all I got.
exact same thing happened to me tonight. Our very first, big boo boo problem. His wasn't even from any height at all. It was literally ground level. He was just sprinting around the house like he always does, trying to go after a ball, and he got his feet caught up in the little living room rug, and he just went and just forehead first into the floor. And it was one of those ones where you look at it and you're like, oh, like that could be teeth, that could be nose, like that could be any of that stuff. And he just started crying immediately, like screaming. Tiff picked him up. And I'm just watching, and I just see all of a sudden this little black spot on his forehead, and it just got darker and darker and bigger. And I was like, oh, no. This was an hour before bedtime, just like literally same exact thing. And we did the same thing. I was like, all right, well, make sure he doesn't have a concussion. And he was fine. He literally stopped crying and screaming a minute. Max 2 minutes, and he started playing around and stuff, and normal in the bath, normal going to sleep. He woke up a couple times on the way here. I saw the little Nanit notifications, but it's scary, dude. I mean, even being
kids are resilient, dude.
They really are.
Have you ever heard? So I think it was Dustin Pedroia. I think it was him that like got hit in the face with a ground ball, took a bad hop in practice or something, and he was like gushing blood out of his nose or something like that. And he like everybody's like, stop practice. He's like, everybody get back, give me like 10 more. And he took like 10 more ground balls with like a gushing nose, like blood going everywhere. And like then he finished. And he said, okay, now I'll go get it taken care of. And they were like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? And he's like, because I don't want to develop like a fear of a ball bouncing or like something happening. So like I immediately want to conquer that like flinch reaction, because like most people that flinch because like they had a past experience where they got hit in the face or like something happened or whatever, like a ball came at their head and I turned. And like, so what I've started to do with Ivy when he gets something, now obviously there's some things where they're just like screaming whatever, but like I try to get him to do the thing that he just did, like when he if he falls off of his Batman thing, hey, get back on it and ride it more.
Yeah.
Hey, if you fall out of if you fall down, get up, go keep doing the thing you were doing.
Yeah.
Like if we're bouncing the ball, he slip on a ball and fall down. Okay, let's keep playing with the ball. Don't stop. Don't fall because you were doing something or hurt yourself, and then stop doing
and
that
be scared of the thing.
Because then you'll think about that next time you do it, and you'll be like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that was the thing that made me realize that like Riley was okay, is that once she calmed down and like stopped crying and whatever, we set her back down and like just kind of let her, like, because I wanted to see like, hey, is like her coordination okay kind of thing too. And she started walking around, running around, jumped right back up on the bed and started playing again.
Yeah.
Like she did it by herself too. Like she was like, oh, because like we have a little like ottoman at the end of the bed for Luna, and they call it Luna's bed. So like she like ran up and goes, Luna's bed, and like jumped on it and then jumped right back on our bed.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And that's what you want. You want them to be like, I know, don't get close to the edge, but like I'm not afraid to get on the bed and jump or whatever.
Yeah. And I really like that too, because I do not something similar, because he's obviously way younger, so he doesn't really understand a lot of the stuff. But a lot of times when a kid, eats shit or does something stupid, you could tell the difference between when they hit the deck and start screaming. And
eat shit as in fall down, not literally consume fecal matter.
Yeah.
Clear that up.
And when they're responding to you, so a lot of times they're crying because you get scared, and it scares them because they are like, oh, you're really freaked out, so I should be. So a lot of times when he falls, I'll do some like obnoxious like fake laugh, like yeah, you fell, like and he's just like, oh yeah, it's fine, like he's cool, so I should probably be cool.
Yeah,
and he's fine. It's not an issue at all. So I try to do a lot of that type of stuff, and I actually said like he doesn't understand words. So I mean, but I was saying all stuff. I was like, when he stopped crying and we kind of figured out he was normal, I was like, talking him up and saying I'm like proud of him and all that stuff, like, you big boy, all good stuff. The big boy. The big strong boy.
You really lost a lot of confidence as you were talking.
Yeah.
You know, big strong boy.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Yeah. But yeah, I just try as many times as possible when he's not, actually injured, to try to avoid him freaking out about falling, because that's more often than not what makes him cry. Is it's like you're freaking them out. So I don't want to make him weird about falling, because it's going to happen over and over and over and over and over again.
Did you guys notice we're all wearing white hats and black shirts?
I mean, yeah, we kind of got style.
Is this like a fat guy thing?
Yeah, black slimming.
We also got fat heads.
And then like white hats to be like, no, we're not like.
I'm not wearing all black.
I'm not wearing all black.
Yeah, I'm not wearing all
No,
black.
I'm just kidding. My head's
Throw a little color in there.
My head's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I got titties hat.
Okay.
You can check that out on the YouTube channel.
What is it? What does your shirt say?
Oh, Dwight Schrute, assistant to the regional manager.
Nice.
Relax, dude. That's one of his freaking heroes.
Dwight
Dude.
Schrute is one of your heroes?
I mean, not on the game that we're going to play, but he is pretty
That's what
great.
she said. That's kind of a blast from the past.
Yeah, kind of is. But the other stuff that I had, we talked about in a previous episode, theme park nannies, and we put up a short on all of our social media, and we had a theme park nanny respond to it and comment.
I didn't know that.
And it's a real thing. She was like talking, and then somebody else responded to her post and was like interested in the thing.
No way.
So we had somebody respond that was actually a theme park nanny, and then got her business from talking about it. Her name is theme park nanny Tati, Taty.
Tati.
I got permission to talk her up on the podcast. So,
Well,
I mean, she responded.
we know nothing
So,
about her, so don't
Yeah.
just trust her blindly.
don't like.
Could
just-
be human trafficking. I don't know.
Yeah.
I cannot make any
But
statements.
she responded to a social media post, and so it's real.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Other than that, I found out that one of the surgeons that I work with, when he was in medical school, was in a acapella band.
It's called a group.
Acapella group.
Acapella band would imply instruments.
Yeah, with their mouth.
Acapella would imply no instruments.
Yeah. Bit about boop boop. But we do the barbershop
No,
quartet
I
stuff.
think that's scat.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that like I'm a scat man.
Yeah, so but I thought it was really funny because they're called the Ultrasounds, and I thought that was a phenomenal name.
Oh my god.
Thought it was a fantastic name.
Was it I'm sorry, is
Um,
this just like it's just an update?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
random fact
Random shit.
episode. Random fact episode.
We finally bought a baby wagon.
Okay.
We have joined the baby wagon brigade. He loves it. He loves it because he's getting too big for stroller walks. He gets pissed off after a while because he wants to, but in the wagon he can just stand up and dig around inside the wagon and go about his business, and then we finish the walk. And they're pretty great, and they're not all crazy expensive. Abs has the gadget guy. Obviously, his is like $1,000, but
Yeah.
I think we got it for like $200.
Megan just got
Nice.
some luggage that was like almost $1,000.
Jesus.
Luggage is wicked expensive. If you get like actual luggage from like a luggage company, no, you don't just go to like Target and like pick up like a Target bag.
Oh.
Is it like
it's
armored?
actually- no, it's Briggs and Riley. That's the one that I've had for 10 years, and so she's like hers broke on the trip, like it just ripped to shreds. So we had to get new luggage.
There's not one of those like armored ones that are like have the hard outside and everything.
Hers does now, but this is not an armored one. This is just like a Briggs and Riley. It's a brand of luggage, but it's expensive, dude. Luggage expensive.
It is.
I don't need something that's more expensive than all the shit I'm putting in it.
Honestly, probably more expensive than the flight itself.
Yeah, I mean it's a lifetime warranty. So
I don't care.
Oh, well, that goes a long way.
I mean,
That's
like
what-
if your luggage breaks, you're kind of like screwed.
Dude, it's the
Go
same
to
thing.
Walmart.
No, like if
Yeah.
it breaks, like while it's like being transported,
Oh,
Yeah.
like if it's like falling apart, like her bag is like ripped. She has to get new luggage.
like in the airport?
Like it's ripped. Like as we got it off the Jacksonville, like in Jacksonville, it's like ripped. Like all the like the
Bro.
zipper was ripped. And
Let's
whatever.
talk about how airports mark their prices up here for a second.
Let's talk about it.
So
You know what really grinds my gears?
yeah, dude, it really did. So last time I went to Texas for work, I forgot my AirPods. So I walked into one of the little electronic stores or whatever, just like, hey, do you have some like wireless Bluetooth headphones that I can buy? I said, what's the cheapest pair you got? I literally just need them to work for 2 hours. Like, don't care if they die after that. Don't care. The lady's like, oh, we have these. I'm like, okay. They're like little JBL ones.
$100.
$100 is what they wanted to charge me. $24.99 on Amazon for the exact same ones.
Wow. Yes, I mean it's a captive market. What are you gonna do?
I was like,
You know, it's
are
like-
you serious, lady?
You want some? You want
Yeah, I was pissed.
some honey mustard pretzels? It's like there's one place to get them right here.
Yeah.
$10.
And when we were in our last leg, whatever it was, Washington, I went to go buy some stuff in the little shop, and they're like, our registers aren't working. It's like, well, where's the nearest other one? It's like, I don't know, like somewhere else. Like, fuck. I'm not fucking walking around like some idiot.
The last thing I got, you'll appreciate this. So
I won't.
This was probably
No, you'll hate it.
No, I mean you'll think
No,
it's
you'll
funny.
hate it. You'll hate it.
but
You'll hate it for sure.
this was probably a couple weeks ago. I had told Tiff one of the days that I was working that I was getting ready because by the time I'm leaving for work, he's just starting to like wake up. So sometimes I'll look at the Nanit and he's just like starting to get up and do all the fun, cute shit. And I told her, I was like, man, I really wanted to like see him before I left for work because, he was doing all the cute stuff. So the Saturday, I was like, she woke up
You
before
try to
me.
sound so hard. You know, like all the fucking cute shit.
I'm
all
just
the fucking,
talking,
like,
dude.
cute fucking shit. Just say like he's
So
an
the
adorable, squishy little baby.
Yeah, so the Saturday, she woke up before me and she got him, and she brought him. She let him come into the room and like walk in, and like I was in the middle of all weekend. I was lucid dreaming,
Okay.
and I hear this baby just yelling and doing all the morning, bah, and something woke me up to the point where I thought I was going to die, and I spring up and I turn around and I just scream waking up. I was like, ah, and freaked him out. He started crying, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I had to bring him in, but I thought you would enjoy it because I know with the lucid dreaming, like I know you had all that stuff in the past with the lucid dreaming and
I'm
everything.
a big wake up scream guy.
No, but I know you had the problem with like the lucid dreaming and sleep paralysis and everything.
I did. So in college, I read an article. There was a website called
meatspin.com.
No. It's like it was like random. It was like give you random stuff. What was it? What was it called? What was it?
Stumble Upon.
Stumble Upon. I read it. So Stumble Upon was like you press a button, it gives you a random website. Loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And so it was like an article about lucid dreaming. I clicked it. I read it. I move on to the next one. It's just like ephemeral. You're not like you just go on to the next one. I wasn't thinking about it at all. I wasn't trying to do it. Nothing at all. That night, I lucid dream like unbelievably lucid. Like could do anything. I could snap my fingers and turn a TV into a pile of snakes. I could do whatever I wanted. It was crazy. I woke up and I was like, I just jolted out of bed and I went right to my computer, right to my like history, browser history. And I found like, because I couldn't remember if I dreamt that like lucid dreaming was a thing or if I like actually read about it. Because like in the dream, I was remembering how to do it by recalling the article that I read. So I went back and I was like, oh my God, I read an article and I did the thing. And then like for like a while, I was lucid dreaming like a lot. And the more I lucid dreamt, the more I would get sleep paralysis, which is like in the middle of the night, you wake up and like you're in your room, you see everything. You cannot scream. You cannot do anything. You can't like force yourself to wake up or whatever. It's like this like out of body experience where like you're aware of your surroundings, but you cannot move. And so then that started happening more and more and more. And I eventually Googled it and I was like, oh, so if you lucid dream, sometimes sleep paralysis is like a side effect of it, because essentially what it is your brain, your body's asleep, but your brain is on. So that's like the sleep paralysis is like the bad side of the lucid dreaming coin, I guess. So yeah, I do have a little bit of an appreciation for it, but I haven't done a lot of lucid dreaming in a while. I also, when I was in middle school, went to a sleepaway camp, and like on the first night, I talked in my sleep, I screamed in my sleep, and I got made fun of for a week for that. So I have an appreciation on both sides of the story.
But yeah, I screamed in this kid's face. I felt so bad. I was like, I don't even remember. It was weird lucid dreaming, like not where I could do exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew exactly what was happening, and I knew it's like something happened to where I was like just outlandish enough where I was like, I'm dreaming. I know that I'm dreaming, and I changed it, and it was going back, but it happened all weekend. I don't know why. I was probably stressed out or something. But yeah, it was pretty bad. I scared the shit out of him. He was not happy for quite a while.
Nice. What else you got?
Yeah, that's about it. We went to a planetarium show, and it was all about Space Force, and I realized that he loved it, but I learned that the space station, it orbits at 17,000 miles an hour, and that was the reason why
space is kind of
we couldn't
crazy.
get up there to save those people.
Really crazy.
And it makes it even crazier that Musk had a thing that could get there, because you have to go up into orbit and then get it going 17,000 miles an hour to link up with this thing and not just destroy everything. It's wild.
Like, we definitely didn't go to the moon, right? We agree?
No way.
Yeah, I don't think.
I used to think
don't
so. I
we
don't
did.
think so anymore.
You used to think we did?
Yeah.
And now you think we didn't?
Yeah.
It's
That
such
radiation belt.
the Van Allen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
But here's
it's
the
like
thing.
really crazy.
So,
when
like,
you think about
The
going on
Bart
space
Sabrell guy, like a funny thing on the way, happened on the way to the moon. He did the documentary a while ago, and he's like one of the biggest advocates for we didn't go to the moon. My problem is I kind of don't think we went to the moon, but I also kind of think that Bart Sabrell's kind of like an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so the number one it's like kind of like when you go like the flat earthers, they're all idiots, and like because it's like an idiotic movement, so you kind of have to be an idiot to like believe it. Really, not going to the moon thing. I think somebody could be like a better face to that, to that like movement.
Also, the more that we get AI and we see how easy it is to just fake stuff, it's like, I mean,
But like
the quality of video.
all the Stanley Kubrick stuff, right? Like, because like he would have been one of the main guys that would have helped, execute that. There's so many things. There's so many moon-related things, conspiracies that you add up. And like I've actually had this argument with my dad before, because he like is a big like we went to the moon guy. Idiot. Idiot. And like my thing is it's just he's like I saw it on TV, and it's like I saw fucking like Iron Man snap Thanos away. Like, it's not real. Who gives a shit?
I watched an AI video with a Yeti the other day.
And it's like, and like, there's been like confirmed training mission footage that they tried to pass off as like moon landing footage.
Yeah.
Right? They've like tried to do that. You look at the lunar rover like leaving, and the camera's panning, and like there's no dust like being shot up. It's just there's too many things. Maybe it's like somewhere in the middle. Probably more likely, it's like something somewhere in the middle where it's like, no, we did go to the moon, but like
footage.
No people went, or like it was just like a camera, or like the people that went died, or I don't know. So like Like they went and then they got back, and like by the time they got back, like they were all dead because of like cancer or something, because of like the radiation. Like I think there might be more to the story that like we don't know, because like there's too many weird things about the moon landing, and it's like nobody has gone back since.
Yeah.
And like you ask Elon Musk and like SpaceX, which can like launch like a satellite every day, and can fucking catch a spaceship out of the fucking air. And you're like, hey, could you send a person to the moon right now? No, we haven't figured it out yet. The radiation belts are a big problem. What the fuck do we? What? How could we not? We sent them fucking 60 years ago or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
No.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do something you did in 1960? That's fucking crazy. 1969?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Yeah. No. It's.
Speaking of crazy things from the past.
Yeah.
Don't you have a game?
Don't you have
wanna
a
play?
game you want to play?
Oh, sure. That was a weird intro for it, but yeah. Why not? Let's get into some.
Investing in microphones, and we're doing ding dings. We got a ding ding ding. We got like everybody's holding a microphone. We got ding, we got this, we got that. We got camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, and we're dinging in a microphone.
Yeah. I did have. I don't know how this is going to go because I gave these guys 3 days notice and they apparently didn't do shit for it. But I had an idea.
That's not completely true.
That's completely false, actually.
Yeah, Trey did actually send a text within minutes of you saying it.
Yeah. All right. Whatever. So tomato potato. I had an idea for a game that was going to be a list of the best forgotten heroes from our childhood, early 2000s, 90s, all that stuff, people, places, things, basically stuff that just had its moment in the sun, and it's just gone. Nobody talks about it anymore. Nobody does any of the things. Nobody knows what happened. Mm-hmm. So that was my thing. So who wants to start it off?
E-Bombs World.
You want to like talk about it?
Do you remember it?
I remember it. I don't remember much about it.
You don't remember much about it, but you remember.
I know it was a thing.
E-Bombs World was like, that was like the place to go to get reckless internet content.
Yeah.
It's not ringing a bell for you.
Well, I just didn't do the thing.
It doesn't hit you in the feels.
Didn't do the thing. That wasn't.
You're
That
more of a
wasn't my
2000s kid
Yeah.
than a 90s kid. E-Bombs World was enormous.
LimeWire.
LimeWire.
That's a good one.
Mambo number 5.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nice.
Don't.
I had on my list. I had Frank Caliendo as John Madden.
He still does that.
Yeah, but that was the thing.
But he still does it.
Not as much.
It's in one of our clips. We played on the show.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's one of our forgotten heroes.
It's our Madden
my-
clip. Play our Madden intro.
No,
Bro.
I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction.
Oh my
Um,
God.
Another one I had.
It's in one of our clips.
Another one I had was Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray Leonard?
No,
Oh, just Sugar Ray.
the band Sugar Ray.
Got it. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
That was very.
That's
that was-
better.
That was very 2000s coded.
That's better. How about the Nokia Snake game?
Oh, dude. Yeah, that game was dope.
I have a picture in my dad's garage of me sitting on the couch, like playing the Nokia Snake game on his phone. I vividly remember playing that game.
Yeah.
It's like the only
bro.
game you could play. Like it was like a mobile game.
Yeah.
It's the only-
You
it's the
can
only
you
one.
can still download, like, I'm pretty sure off like the Apple App Store, like the original, so it has like really shitty graphics and stuff.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah.
That's pretty dope.
On that same kind of this wasn't one of my ones, but Flappy Bird, dude. Kind of
Flappy Bird.
kind of same thing.
That
That's
had
like-
its moment.
That's like in the later 2000 and
2010s.
That was once iPhones came
That was
out.
like 2010s.
But how about like a fictional sports character, Benny the Jet Rodriguez?
Benny the
Dude.
Jet. But he's
Benny
like
the
he's
Jet.
literally on that poster over there. So
Yeah, but most people
I think about him all the time. He's right there.
you think about him all the time.
Well, I'm just saying it's only
I had a real person.
the only people that care is us. So.
How about Jimmer Fredette?
I'm pretty sure he's still playing.
He's
too.
in the Big Three.
Yeah, he's in that. The Big Three.
No,
thing.
wasn't he in the Olympics?
He was in the Olympics. Yeah.
Dude, what are you
My
doing,
God, dude?
How about this?
I'm talking about BYU.
How about this?
Jimmer for
Somebody you haven't thought of in 10 years. Mr. Peepers, Chris Kattan, Saturday Night Live. Yeah, see? That tickles the brain. Because you're not thinking about Mr. Peepers.
Someone I haven't thought about.
You're talking about like the Roman Empire. You got like Roman Empire stuff. We're thinking about that stuff every couple weeks, man.
George Washington Carver.
What?
You don't remember back in like elementary school, like for some reason everybody learned
That's pop culture from the 90s?
Everybody learned back in the day in grade school that he was the guy that made peanut butter for some reason. I don't know why we all learned that, but
For somebody who came up with this game, you're struggling.
How about Beanie Babies?
Beanie Babies a good one. Do you think about Beanie
Dude,
Babies?
I'm going off the top of the dome and I'm fucking wrecking you in this game right
How about
now.
this? How about this? How about this? Bob Attababy Pizza Boy. I'm fucking killing you right now, Cardwell. I'm fucking crushing you.
Yo, hold on. What was the? What, how about the guy? Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs.
What about that dude?
I hadn't heard the Budweiser "What Up" commercial.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
That was pretty
not as
good.
good as Bob Attababy Pizza Boy.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
I literally was watching Home Improvement like yesterday
On what?
on Hulu.
Is that on Hulu?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Wow, I did
Yeah.
not know that.
I was just like scrolling around looking for shows and I couldn't find anything that I was like I couldn't find any like.
That's a
new
great deep
shows.
dive on Hulu.
You don't have to go that deep. But it was like I couldn't find anything.
That's what she said.
When you click comedies, like it's one of the first things that pops up on Hulu.
Dude, that's sick.
Live Strong bracelets.
I was
Yeah,
I
Haven't
had
thought about those in a while.
fighting bands.
Fighting bands.
puka shells.
Objectively a scam.
Yeah,
Fighting
for
bands.
sure. What else did I have?
Dude, that
Oh,
was the thing. That's when you knew that you had a cause, when you had a bracelet back then.
What about Bobby Boucher?
Bobby Boucher,
Yeah, think
I
about him
Mud
every day.
Dogs in the
think
bar.
Think about him every
lot.
day.
Every day?
Every single day.
How about shake weights? When was the last time you thought about
Shake
shake
weights.
weights?
You guys don't have shake weights.
Cardinal's gonna turn that into a meme for TikTok.
How about the Harlem Shake?
I think about that every day.
UNF Harlem Shake video, dude.
I'm sorry, but the best one that you had on your text thread, the Fruitopia.
Fruitopia after gym class.
Oh,
That's a
What
good one.
about that?
No,
what
you know
about
the
that-
best one I have? KFC famous bowls. You guys remember those?
those came back for a minute.
Dude, I miss
Oh,
them.
speaking of things
Bring
that
'em
came back,
back.
you know the McDonald's snack wrap came back,
No, but bring it back.
and they're not $1 anymore. They're like $4.
Wait, you think that Fruitopia is better than Janet Jackson Titty?
Oh, the Janet Jackson titty, dude.
That was amazing. I missed it. I was walking.
Bro,
I was like, in
You
the
missed
kitchen, I was
Janet Jackson Titty?
this is before TiVo.
yeah,
Like I was walking. Everybody was like, "Wow!"
I know. For like 3 weeks, dude, all you could see was the blurred.
I
version.
never saw it.
or the flash away from the camera.
I still don't think I've seen it now because I mean I didn't check it on eBombs World. You know, like I haven't. I still don't think I've seen it.
Did E-Bombs World just turn into Reddit?
No, I don't. I think eBombs World still exists. It's like MySpace. Probably like changed genres.
What about Airbud,
Airbud, pretty good.
greatest animal athlete of all time?
How about Quiznos?
I miss
Oh,
Quiznos,
the old
dude.
shiznose, dude.
That's a blast from the past right there.
Quiznos was great. I was a big Quiznos guy.
You seem like a big Quiznos guy.
Yeah.
Dude, that pepper bar.
Are you gonna name anything else? Your text actually said like, I will bet you $100 that nobody thinks of these. And like the first two you name, you owe us both $100.
No, I said I bet you $100 that nobody has the same ones as me,
Okay.
which
Continue.
you didn't. You know, I'm
Continue.
caprese
Yeah, because
sandwiching
yours
you right
suck.
All right, let's hear. What's your next one?
now. The
We
only
actually
other
had
one.
better
better be a banger.
The only other one I had was Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I thought you said you had like 7.
Yeah, I've said like 7.
Read your list right now, top to bottom. Read it.
Jimmer Fredette, Frank Caliendo, Sugar Ray, George Washington Carver, Budweiser, What Up? Legends of the Hidden Temple, and Tim Toolman Taylor.
That list sucks.
That was like 5 people and 2 not people. Is that right? It's just 5 people.
Yeah, heroes.
Dude, Bob Attababy Eats a Boy,
What about Shane Falco?
Shane Falco.
I don't know who that is.
The Replacements?
Come on, dude.
Oh. I'm not a big name guy.
How about this?
You
How about
have
this?
8 names on your list of 6 things.
Those are the only names I know.
How about this? How about this? Who you calling a cootie queen? You lit liquor.
You lit liquor.
How about that one? Name the brand.
Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite.
What? Is that what you think that I just said?
No, I was giving another example.
Oh, you're just giving another another person.
What was the Uncle Rico?
Uncle Rico.
Throw a football over the mountains. You went Pedro. I went Uncle Rico.
How about Tamagotchis?
Slap bands, slap bracelets.
What's the Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi.
Little thing you had to keep from shitting all over itself.
Keep it
The
from
little,
dying.
the little animal thing. Yeah.
Well, this didn't go.
How about
Yeah.
PlayStation 1 Tomb Raider titties?
Tomb Raider titties?
Tomb Raider titties.
Yeah, they look like a Cybertruck. You don't remember those?
Yeah.
The old Cybertruck titty. Well. Anyways.
How about pepperoni pizzas?
Oh, that one's for abs.
How about
Pizza for
How about
eggs.
Wehab?
That's a good one,
That's
dude.
a good one, dude.
I
that
don't
was a
know what
good
that
one.
is.
So I have a list in my phone of like $1 million ideas, and one of them is pepperoni pizza for babies, and like I will credit like the person that I like thought about it with, and me and Robo thought about that at the same time. Another one that I came up with, but like Robo tested out as my control group, Wehab, which is a game for the Wii to do rehab.
This was when we both had our shoulder surgeries.
I was like, yo, wouldn't it be so much better if I could just play Wii and like get my shoulder
So it's
back?
basically just Wii Sports.
No,
Yeah.
like rehab though. Like,
Yeah,
like you
but
can
it's-
rehab
but
your
it's
knee,
rehab.
and it'll like show you your knee, like show you exercises to do
you
on
can pick
Wii.
up the marbles with your toes.
That's a great
So
idea.
you know what's funny? When I got in my car accident, I went to remember Dr. Camphy,
Yes.
chiropractor. So I went to his office to do a bunch of rehab stuff for my back because it was like pretty jacked up for a little bit. And there's actually like how you would imagine Wehab being.
Yeah,
They have it.
right.
It's like a thing now with like all these sensors
Bro,
around and
I thought of this in 2010.
indoor
like that.
golf course.
Economically doesn't work.
Not with that
2010, I thought of Wehab, which is
Tiger kind of did.
like, have you ever seen like the Rasputin, where they like do like the dance revolution, whatever it is,
Yeah.
like they do like the dancing thing, like they look at your movement now and like they can know how you're dancing and if it's good or bad or whatever. That's exactly what I described in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
You know, home billboards was an idea that I pitched in college in 2011. Now they sell TVs that are free that just have a bar below it that gives you ads all day long. Did you know that?
no.
You can get a TV for free and just have ads play that below it. My idea was you put a billboard in your house. Why do I have a billboard outside? Put a billboard in my own house. Pay me to advertise to myself. Home billboards. And it would know everything about you. And like if you wanted to buy the pair of shoes, you click the button. Well, what is that? I fucking have it. It's Alexa on my wall right now.
Mm-hmm.
Except I bought it. I just paid money to buy it. But like on Alexa, it'll like pop up like, hey, do you want this deal right here? And you can like click the button and buy it if you wanted to. I had that idea in 2011. And everybody that like talked to me like, no, dude, nobody wants that. Nobody's going to put ads in their house. I go, okay. Well, they do today. So leave me
Currently.
alone. The chill pill. Crack
Ambien?
it, put it in your bottle, shake it up, makes your water cold.
Oh. I thought you were talking about Ambien.
Okay.
Last thing I forgot to talk about. When I was going to go get the beer from VooDoo today is their 1 year anniversary.
Shout out VooDoo.
They've been around for 1 year, and that place was popping.
Good for them.
Shout out VooDoo Mama Brew Brew.
Yeah.
It's getting hot in
But,
here. I think I need to go check my AC. Let's wrap
Yeah,
this
that
thing
thing's
up.
been going on and off. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We're back. We should be pretty good for a while. I think we've got a lot of our
We should hopefully
vacations
be
out of the
better
way.
next episode.
Well, I think that's without a doubt. It's not going to be hard to do. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by, and we should be seeing you next week. I think we'll be pretty good. Hopefully better. Forgotten Heroes.